Will this rear end fit in the 6'9" Camaro? Let's find out. Welcome back to the Tony Bush Jr. Show. This thing is heavier than 2 elephants, 6 timber wolves, and 3 midgets. Oh, all right, let's find out. If you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. Welcome to the shenanigans. Let's get into it. Here it is, the new Ford 9-inch rear end. It came in, you guys remember on the last video, the rear end that I had did not have these brackets on it because it was for a leaf spring setup. If you want to check that video out, it's right here or there or somewhere on this screen. You can click on it and watch it. But this is the new one. I had to do some new measurements, quick performance, welded these ridetech brackets on so that we can put the 4-link on the 6'9" Camaro. But before we do that, bam, there's this. Yeah, we can't do that unless we do this. What is this? This is called a 4-link Cradle. It comes with the ridetech 4-link rear suspension kit. Yes, this is not nothing to work out with. Even though I guess you could. I guess you could. You could work out with it. You could use it as a beatbox for your DJ. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. All right. This bad boy needs to install tucked in, like right underneath the trunk pan in order for me to install the rear end. But before we install this, there's these little gold things called Rivnuts. Yes, I've never heard of them, just like you haven't. But let me show you what they are and how dope these little things are and effective. Let me show you. This is a Rivnut. I had to get comfortable, cross my legs, get relaxed. The purpose of this Rivnut is to make a threaded hole where one currently does not exist. Case in point, let me show you. On the Camaro, we're going to install that cage, and it installs here. It installs right here on the frame rail on this side, and if you look all the way on that side, it installs on the inside of the frame rail on both. But there's no holes, there's no way to mount it. So what I started doing is installing these Rivnuts right here. These things can withstand close to 4,000 pounds. All right, I don't even know what weighs 4,000 pounds. This don't even weigh 4,000 pounds. All right, we're gonna set this up on our table. I know it's not a table, okay? It's a table for me and a seat and something to lay on and brainstorm. It's a multi-purpose circular thing. So what we're gonna do is, it's super easy, man. I've never used these before and they're so dope and easy. What you do is just put 2 washers on there like that. You put the Rivnut tool on top of the bolt and washers, and then you just take the Rivnut and you thread it on there, and then you're ready to go. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the Camaro. This is the Rivnut installed on the frame rail of the Camaro for the 4-link Cradle. As you can see, there's some threaded holes in there, and I've already pre-drilled this side. Now I just got to do it a couple more times here, a couple more times on the inside here. Basically a total of 16 times I have to repeat this process. Drill a hole, put a Rivnut, drill a hole, put a Rivnut, and repeat it a bunch. That's why I'm laying down here. It's not night time. It's Rivnut time. Let's go. It get real cozy under here. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm just chilling in my 1-bedroom studio closet apartment called Zen. All right, so what I want to do is sneak this thing under here first. All right, and once I do that, I'm actually going to use this Cradle as my template, and that'll let me know exactly where to drill my holes. Now, again, like I told you guys earlier, I already have 2 Rivnuts installed. So all I need to do is put these 2 bolts in. And once I have these bolts in, I'm going to use this Cradle as my template. Uh-oh. Oh man, have you ever tried to do something by yourself with one hand? Oh, I can't even use my feet. I can't use my feet if I wanted to. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's uno. Okay, let me see if I know a little more Spanish. Okay, that's dos. That's dos. So now I know exactly where to drill all my new holes for the Rivnuts. And then I'll have to do it right here on the inside of the frame rail also. This is going to be fun. So let's go ahead and start drilling. Everywhere. Everywhere's getting drilled. You get the drill. You get the drill. You get the drill. Everybody get the drill. You gotta be real precise when you're doing this. Any type of mistake could be very fatal. You want everything to be perfect. Why am I talking and hitting the drill at the same time? I have no idea. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, here we go. Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Woo! Woo! That's hot! Oh, that's hot! Oh, shoot! Woo! That is hot metal on my skin. That could be a song, but man, that was so hot. Oh man, it burned. Ooh. All right, next hole. So we're just gonna repeat this process over and over and over again. We have the Rivnuts installed. They're not too bad, but you gotta be very precise because if these things are at an angle, they don't sit flush and they'll wiggle, 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 wiggle. We don't want that. So I have 4 installed here. I have another 4 installed on that side. I still need to do the inside of the frame rails on both. But this will at least let me install the Cradle and then hopefully the rear end. I hope all this is not for nothing. We're gonna put the Cradle in, put in the rear suspension, and hopefully the rear end will fit. Fingers crossed. Look, I'm gonna do a double finger. I'm actually doing my toes too. Y'all can't see it, but everything is crossed. Would you look at that? Look at that right there. Woo! That is the rear 4-link Cradle. It's sitting in there tight. It's tight like a twigger. It's tight like a twigger. I've only done the edges of the frame rail. I'll go back and do the inside. This is just so I can mock everything up, make sure it works. And that brings me to this. More hardware. These are the lower and upper R-joint bars. This is going to install on the 4-link Cradle and the rear end. This is what's going to help hold the rear end into place. And I just figured out that these guys right here, they are right hand and left hand thread, or well, left hand, right hand thread. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So what I have to do is assemble these onto there and that onto here, and then I'm gonna bring this one and bring that one down there. I feel like I'm playing tic-tac-toe. Look, you get there, I'm gonna cross here, and then I'm gonna swing back and left side, and then we're done. So I need to go ahead and put this stuff together. We're getting there. We are so close. Okay, everybody, we finally reached the point to we could put the new rear end in the car. It's primed, it's ready. Let's look at what we've done so far. I went ahead and installed the rest of the bars for the 4-link. There's the bottom, there's the top. This will hold the rear end in place and also allow for our pinion angle adjustments. I'll get into that when it's time to do the alignment, what that means. But in the meantime, see, oop, look, see where my feet is? Yep, look, we ready. I gotta make sure I'm ready, cause oh, this rear end is not light. I'm gonna have to crawl, pop lock underneath the whip and get this bad boy in. And I hope, fingers crossed, that it fits, that the brackets are welded in the right place, the geometry and the trigonometry and the algorithm is right. I know I made that last one up. It might be a real word in the future. So let's go ahead and cross our fingers and pray to the car gods that this thing fits. Let's find out. Under the sea, darling, it's better. Backward, it's wetter. You know and me. I know I messed up. I messed up all the words. I know it. All right, so if you guys don't notice, there's not a lot of room under here. And I have to try to get this bad boy in place. The tricky part is it's so tight, there's not a lot of room. And I gotta figure out a strategy to put this thing in. It can be a little complicated, but we're gonna do our best. So, just gonna sit it on my chest. Woo! All right. Now what I want to try to do is connect these top bars right here. Oh man, you know, I probably should have used the jack. Yep, probably should have used the jack. But it's too late now. I'm in the sauce. Oh yeah, baby, just rest on me. Just rest on me. Let's see if we can connect this one. Okay, it's getting a little closer. I just want to touch it. I just want to touch it. All right. Oh man, I feel so contorted. All right, I need to put these spacers in. All right. Once I get these spacers in, then I can put the bolt in, and then it'll be in. All right. We're gonna do this one side at a time. One side at a time, boys and girls. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, no, don't come out. No. Oh, no. Okay. All right, it's in the slot. Ooh, anybody got a sandwich? Or some Kool-Aid? Bottle of water? Help you, boy. Just email it to me. All right. I'm gonna attempt to put this bolt through. Oh no, that's the wrong bolt! Dang it! Wait, is this the wrong one? Okay. right. No, this is the right. All right, no, it's the right one. Woo! Okay. Woo! I got a Camaro booger. Camaro booger fell down in me. All right, that's one side. All right. Woo-wee! You don't need no gym. You don't need a workout. All you gotta do to stay in shape is just work on cars. Old cars. All right, just work on old cars and trust me, your cholesterol will go down. Everything. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, after trials and tribulations, a lot of sweat, perspiring, and hard breathing, I give you the rear end.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah, ain't no errors, baby. It's a new era.
So after an all-day battle, this is it. It's finally in. It's mocked up. And man, this is beautiful. Oh, look at the welds. Look at the coilovers, the upper and lower control arm, R-Link J's. I can't even remember the name because I'm so juiced right now. Everything looks really, really nice. I'm so glad. I'm so happy the way it turned out. Woo! It was a fight, but we did it. You notice that the third member to the differential is not installed. That's because I still have a few things to do before it does get installed. And then I will do some test fitting of that along with putting in the axles and everything. But man, the rear cradle, the suspension, everything turned out great. I'm so juiced, baby. I'm juiced, baby. I'm juiced. Once again, I appreciate all you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a success. We solved the puzzle. The issue has been muy correctillo. I gotta work on my Spanish. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, I'll see you when I see you. Pick